Ninth session of 11th Manipur Legislative Assembly begins today. Chief Minister N. Biren assured to implement inner line permit system in Manipur by 1st January 2020. 19 MLAs skipped the first day of Manipur Legislative Assembly winter session, demanding ministry reshuffle. And Supreme Court decides to examine constitutional validity of Citizenship Amendment Act, but refuses to stay its operation. Kurumjari, good evening. You are watching Wednesday Primetime English News on Impact TV. And I'm Victoria Rajkumari with you. Our top stories this evening. The 9th session of the 11th Manipur Legislative Assembly, consisting of 3 sittings, began today. On the first day of the winter session, Chief Minister Nongthoma Biren assured that the state government has initiated process to issue an official gazette notification for implementation of inner line permit system in Manipur by 1st January 2020. He assured that the government will come up with definite rules and regulations for effective implementation of ILP system in Manipur. N. Biren was responding to the calling attention motion raised by MLA Kumukcham Joy Kishan and MLA R.K. Imo on apprehension over influx of migrants in the state despite implementation of inner line permit system. They wanted to know if the state government has framed any regulations under this system and also wanted to know the rate of entry fee under the ILPS. MLA Joy Kishan raised calling attention on the issuance of ILP pass by the Home Department to BJP National General Secretary Ram Madhav upon his arrival in the state on December 13. Chief Minister N. Biren clarified the calling attention by stating that the ILP system has been already extended to Manipur, but the state is yet to come up with its own final rules and regulations for effective implementation of the permit system. He added that the state government is considering regulations under the ILPS in Nagaland, Mizoram and Arunachal Pradesh. He assured that ILP pass forms will be made available at every Manipur bhavans across the country. He also said efforts are underway to develop a software to provide inner line permit online. Chief Minister N. Biren said Ram Madhav was given ILP pass to show that ILP regime has been already extended to Manipur. The assembly session began with obituary reference to former member of the assembly from 28 Khangta Assembly constituency, Salam E. Bohal. Members of the House paid a 2-minute silence tribute to his departed soul. On the other hand, opposition MLAs Govindas Kanthausam and MLA Okram Surjakumar drew the attention of the House on the reported escalation of price of essential commodities and shortage of petroleum products in the state. MLA Surjakumar Okram wanted to know whether there is a price fixation committee in Manipur or not. Responding to the query, Chief Minister Nongthoma Biren assured that the state government will try to form a price fixation committee to analyze price hike of various commodities in the state. He further assured to issue price list and stock list to every shops after a Chief Minister's level discussion on the same with DCs concerned and officials of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution. Responding on the reported shortage of petroleum products in the state, Chief Minister N. Biren said 25 petrol tanks, 42 diesel tanks, 53 LPG trucks and 128 trucks carrying essential commodities have left Jiribam for Imphal around this morning. He assured to ensure availability of adequate fuels at all depots in the state. Chief Minister Biren told the House that officials from the centre have inspected paddy fields damaged by the drought-like situation in Manipur, following which a report mentioning the loss of around 151 crore rupees has been already forwarded to the centre. The Chief Minister also said that the state government has already sent a proposal for reimbursement of the loss incurred. Agenda for discussion on conservation of dwelling wetlands in the state supposed to be moved by MLA Paunam Brozen could not be taken up today as the MLA was not present in the House. Chief Minister N. Biren, who is also in charge of the finance, introduced Manipur Goods and Services Tax Second Amendment Bill 2019 in the House. Only 11 ministers from the ruling party, including Chief Minister N. Biren and 7 other MLAs, attended today's session. Nineteen MLAs skipped the first day of the winter session of the Manipur Legislative Assembly today. The 19 MLAs have been camping at Hotel Classic in North AOC, demanding to replace at least 2 or 3 ministers from the state cabinet. It was reported that Chief Minister N. Biren met them at around 10 last night and persuaded them to attend the assembly session, but since the cabinet reshuffle did not take place, the MLAs continued camping at the hotel instead of attending the assembly session. Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution Minister Karam Sham has announced formal normal fuel supply in the state from tomorrow, stating that many petroleum tankers have reached Imphal. Speaking to media at his chamber in Old Secretariat today, Minister Karam Sham acknowledged that public suffered fuel crisis in the state recently owing to Anti-Citizenship Amendment Act protests in the neighboring states. He said 12 trucks ferrying various petroleum products like petrol, diesel, SK oil and LPG cylinders reached Imphal yesterday, and another 128 trucks will reach Imphal today. He clarified that fuel supply was temporarily suspended at Malom Oil Depot, fearing fuel shortage as the depot can store only 5,592 kiloliters of petrol for 15 days and 10,980 kiloliters of diesel for 20 days.
Nagaland lomda Dimapur Power Satpase 488 kilometer khak oibane. Ado akhoi na hoji Jiri rom da lakpa kanda di 572 kilometers ne. Dimapur da lakpa kanda 5 days khak changba petrol je han badagi porok pawba. Aduga asomgi Jiri rom da lakpa kanda di around 10 days mu changba. Akhoi hoji Jiri lai lomda petrol diesel na singmasi maroi na porok pani. Maram di Nagaland gi di Imphal dagi na Dimapur pawgi Nagaland da Highway number 2 se widening tobunina lambi chatpa khotpada yamna inconvenient oiba drivers sing da gari sing da chauba problem thokpadagi hayeng dagi di prajana darkar gi matungina agi darkar level petrol diesel sing si lobiraga Manipur sarkar ki side gi tobinaba maduma thamjagi aduna 3 days inconvenient thokibado madugi nang tanwaiba nuaitaba phungdoksari.
People of various communities in the state took out a protest rally in traditional attires condemning implementation of the Citizenship Amendment Act in the northeast states today. The rally kicked off from Hawa Marag towards the Kangla, but Manipur police halted the protesters at Keshampat Laimajam Laikai. Speaking to media, protesters extended full support to every movement against the CAA. Left parties of Manipur CPI, CPIM, RSP and Forward Bloc have urged the public to support tomorrow's nationwide general strike called by left parties of India against the Citizenship Amendment Act from 6 a.m. until 6 p.m. Speaking to media at CPI office in Irawat Bhavan today, CPI Manipur State Unit Secretary Laishram Sotan Kumar said, the Citizenship Amendment Act is unconstitutional and has potential to bring conflicts among communities in the state. He alleged the BJP government of trying to convert the country into an all-Hindu country under the act. Sotan Kumar said people are protesting the act in the northeast states and even at Delhi. He expressed apprehension that the act will surpass the ILP system, leading to influx of migrants in the state. Sotan Kumar said left parties of Manipur are all set to carry out protest demonstration in 30 different places of Manipur tomorrow.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯖꯦꯅꯔꯦꯜ ꯁ꯭ꯇ꯭ꯔꯥꯏꯛ ꯑꯁꯦ ꯁꯦꯝ ꯁꯥꯕ ꯂꯣꯏꯖꯔꯦ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯖꯦꯅꯔꯦꯜ ꯁ꯭ꯇ꯭ꯔꯥꯏꯛ ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯏꯔꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟꯕ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯒꯤ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯀꯌꯥꯗ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯑꯦꯔꯥꯎꯟ 30 ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯚꯣꯂꯨꯟꯇꯤꯌꯔꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯁꯤꯠ ꯏꯟ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯇꯦꯁ ꯇꯧꯒꯅꯤ ꯑꯌꯨꯛꯀꯤ ꯄꯨꯡ 6ꯇꯒꯤꯅ ꯅꯨꯡꯊꯤꯟꯒꯤ ꯄꯨꯡ 6 ꯐꯥꯎꯕꯗ ꯕꯔꯃꯥ ꯁꯨꯒꯨꯅꯨ ꯔꯣꯗꯇ ꯃꯐꯝ 5-6 ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯀꯨꯝꯕꯤ ꯃꯣꯏꯔꯥꯡ ꯂꯝꯕꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯐꯝ 5-6 ꯏꯝꯐꯥꯜ ꯅꯣꯡꯄꯣꯛ ꯂꯝꯗ ꯃꯐꯝ 8-9 ꯏꯝꯐꯥꯜ ꯋꯦꯁꯀꯤ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯀꯌꯥ ꯑꯃꯗ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯤꯠ ꯏꯟ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯇꯦꯁ ꯇꯧꯕꯒ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯊꯤꯅ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯗꯤꯃꯣꯀ꯭ꯔꯦꯇꯤꯛ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯃꯑꯣꯡꯗ ꯖꯦꯅꯔꯦꯜ ꯁ꯭ꯇ꯭ꯔꯥꯏꯛ ꯑꯁꯦ ꯆꯠꯊꯒꯅꯤ ꯁꯨꯝꯕ ꯆꯠꯊꯒꯗꯧꯔꯤꯕ ꯖꯦꯅꯔꯦꯜ ꯁ꯭ꯇ꯭ꯔꯥꯏꯛ ꯑꯁꯦ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝ ꯄꯨꯝꯅꯃꯛꯅ ꯃꯄꯨꯡ ꯐꯥꯕ ꯐꯨꯜ ꯀooperation ꯄꯤꯅꯕꯤꯌꯨ.
Kuki Students Organization KSO has announced indefinite ban on Imphal More Road starting this midnight against the pending Model Residential School project at Kenjoy Block headquarters. It may be mentioned that KSO and KCA have demanded the state government to give its assurance to start the project by December 18. Speaking to media at KSO General Headquarters, Kuki in today, spokesperson of KSO and Kuki Chiefs Association Lun Haukip declared total shutdown in Chandel district by KSO and KCA against the government's failure to initiate the project. He said they will not withdraw the strike until the government look into matter, stating that the project was approved by the 13 Empowered Committee meeting held under the MOBC from March 9 till 12 of 2018. Lun Haukip strongly condemned the government for not keeping its assurances of initiating the project right after the recent Lok Sabha elections.
Hayengsi all total shutdown Chandigarh district ban Kuki Chief Association amasung KSO Kenjoy block adu mathakda ekhoi KSO Chandigarh ga KCA Chandigarh nasu ban si Chandigarh dasu koguni haina lauthobne do government na kaigumba response good response gumba piradi adu matungin na ekhoi nasu decision loguni adu nataradi indefinite one day dum chathagani more Imphal more lambi se.
Women folks and local clubs of Kongman Zone 3 carried out a protest demonstration condemning yesterday's bomb blast at Kongman Gram Panchayat Pradhan Moirangthem Nungshirai's residence in Kongman Zone 3. People from various colonies under the Gram Panchayat took part in the protest meet. Speaking to Impact News, one protester condemned the incident and demanded clarification for the unwanted incident. She also appealed to those concerned not to repeat such misconduct ever again.
Kungna taba yumlak sida bom nangjan base akoi kaya nuai jati tam je mathang karak pase ngasi bom manung da nuai na daba amatar lahide magi yumdi akoi padha loi haidana humla ka base mayum ambok building ambok sangam dri pakhan jidani ma leijari je adubu hauji kari nuai tabagi no mangon da atamna da bom langjan biri base adubu yumlak ta angang yang kungna taba jaga ne adubu matung da mona ta widana ba akoi na maira pai bi mayamna wakan mi phama je phamja bane.
Laborers of Food Corporation of India, FCI, continued their indefinite hunger strike against the exploitation and demanding the authorities concerned to re-recruit those laborers terminated by NR Mathai Enterprises. Agitating laborers with lock chains around their necks once again carried out a protest demonstration at the flyover bridge in the heart of the Imphal city today. Manipur police personnel rushed to the spot and took the protesters to city police station. Speaking to media, one protesting laborer urged the authorities concerned to ease the plight facing the daily wage earners and to suspend Mathai Enterprises at the earliest. He asserted that the laborers will continue their hunger strike even if they are jailed.
अखोइना तौजरिसि अखोइ अंगर स्ट्राइक नि सिदि बुक चरा हेनबे खोंजंगनि हाना थबक सुजरकपसि था मापन लोम थबक सुरबा मतुंगदा एफसीआई सिदा तांग डिसेम्बर की तांग अहुमबक थबक सुहलमि अखोइसि नुंदांगि पुंग 3:30 फावबा अदुवा नोंगानबदगी अखोइना थबक लाखो मतमदा अतोपा लेबरसिंग पुसलगा अखोइ चंगबा यारोन थिंगबदगी ngasi अखोइ स्ट्राइक साथजबनि अखोइना एफसीआई दा डीपीएस सिस्टम सनरिङाइदे हौना अखोइगि एसोसिएशन ना एफसीआई अथॉरिटी दा 2016 दगी हौना अखोइ एफसीआई दा करिगुम कॉन्टैक्ट सिस्टम लाखो तारगदी अखोइ सुजगे हाइना अखोइना ते थाजखि बलई अदुना ngasi अखोइना थामापन थबक सुब फंगजरिसि हाना अखोइना थाजखि बचि दुगी मतुंगना सुजबनि हुजिगे लाइबा कॉन्टैक्ट सिना अखोइगि चरमजि मेटपनि हाइना अखोइ तौजबनि.
Indian National Trade Union Congress Manipur branch in a press release strongly condemned the termination of members of Consumer Affairs of Food and Public Distribution Laborers Welfare Association by N.R. Mathai Enterprises. The union urged the authorities concerned to look into the matter at the earliest. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on Supreme Court decision to examine constitutional validity of Citizenship Amendment Act. We'll be back with the details after the break. Keep watching Impact News. Welcome back. You are watching Wednesday Primetime English News on Impact TV. The Supreme Court today decided to examine the constitutional validity of the Citizenship Amendment Act but refused to stay its operation. It issued a notice to the centre asking it to respond to 60 petitions challenging the constitutional validity of the controversial new citizenship law. A bench comprising Chief Justice of India S.A. Bobde and Justices B.R. Gave and Surya Kant fixed the pleas, including those filed by the Indian Union Muslim League and Congress leader Jairam Ramesh for hearing on the 22nd of January next year. However, the Supreme Court did not give any restriction to the centre on implementation of the Act. It may be mentioned that on Tuesday, Union Home Minister Amit Shah said the Narendra Modi government will not back down in the face of nationwide protests. Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren said that construction of transit accommodation buildings at far-flung areas, especially hilly areas, are underway to facilitate medical professionals. He was speaking at the 12th Foundation Day cum graduation ceremony of Jennings Hospital, organized by Jennings Organizing Committee at the hospital today. Speaking at the event, Chief Minister N. Biren urged those in medical profession to abide by the Hippocratic Oath they took while entering the profession. Biren asserted that the state government is striving to enhance medical facility in the state despite financial constraints. Biren appealed to people for cooperation in every aspect to bring peace in the state. Ahead of the ceremony, Chief Minister N. Biren inaugurated Tobacco Cessation Center of Dental College, one high dependency unit of the Department of Obstetric and Gynecology under the National Health Mission.
Kwe shu tumde sate kan hona jari mayam asu mayam ki profession sida kan hona biyo kwe state soidana mi cook thongba state ama soina oigani habase ai firmly believe ekoi da thajawlei doctor ki profession masai wasa khibudo humanity human service human task aina su am toina haijaba aduni singtam punsan ji haraga de koi singi interior parts de koi salga mathuk do batai service biru batai doctor mo oibagi waza mo oibagi aduga engineer mo oibagi mayam du moi ga koi ga close up later kan da ne koi nusi no lai amata oire hajariba broad minded oibatai bold oibatai koi khara sacrifice oibatai then only we can make one united Manipur.
Gracing the event, Health Minister L. Kumar said people have placed their trust upon medical professionals for health care services. He urged the medical professionals to have sacrificial spirit and to maintain professional ethics. He assured that the government will continue putting efforts for enhancing health sector. Chief Minister N. Biren launched e-hospital and also released Jennings' annual report magazine titled Nongyin on the occasion. Passed out students of Jennings Hospital held their oath-taking ceremony and toppers of graduate, postgraduate, MBBS and BDS examinations were felicitated at the event.
Sometimes after 5 years, after 10 years, after you become good doctors, when you come out in the street and when you mix up with your society, sometimes people used to forget. Society the mix up of propaganda command of the chaotic situation, madagi mismatch, people expect a lot from you. I myself, Honorable Chief Minister, and all the policy makers, we expect a lot from you.
12th-bedded Pediatric Intensive Care Unit (PCIU) of Mother's Care Children Hospital and Research Center in Sagolban, Moirang Lerag has been renamed as Lungnila Elizabeth Pediatric Intensive Care Unit today. Speaking to media on the sidelines of the christening of the Pediatric Intensive Care Unit after the late daughter of former Minister Francis Ngazokpa, baby Lunglila Elizabeth today, chairman of the hospital, Dr. K.H. Ratan Kumar declared that one bed out of the 12 beds in the unit will be reserved for free treatment of those child patients meeting the criteria set by the hospital. Speaking on the occasion, former Minister Francis Ngazokpa expressed heartfelt gratitude to the hospital authority for renaming the Pediatric Intensive Care Unit after its late daughter. He is sure to extend necessary assistance to all the activities of the hospital. Francis Ngazokpa also urged the public to respect and treat doctors with kindness and compassion.
I do not know how to thank the community. I do not know how to thank the doctor. But I assure you that the people of Manipur, we are very, very loving people, very sentimental and very, very cooperative. Be it in fights, be it in peace, be it in understanding, be it in misunderstanding. We are very, very particular with other parts of the world and with other parts of the community. And I had experienced this wonderful experience when I lost my daughter. And as doctor has rightly said, it became the child of Manipur. It became the property of Manipur. It became a unifying factor for Manipur.
Convener of Manipur Act East Policy Committee, R.K. Sivachandra, distributed NAPSA and CMHT cards to selected beneficiaries from various areas of Keshamthong constituency today. Speaking to media on the sidelines of the distribution event held at his residence in Kwakait Hill, R.K. Sivachandra expressed disappointment that many poor families in Keshamthong constituency are deprived of benefits provided by the cards due to lack of concerns by the local MLA.
Singjamayda loin phangnai chagolbangda loin phangnai napsa gi card pai da kaisu thoina laina de adu Keshamthong sidadi for certain political reason or I don't know moi gi reason du gi makha napsa gi card se paktang na phangde ba haksel gi card se koi kaim phangya adre sigi napsa gi card se pai dragadi prime minister gi makha da piri ba India government gi makha da piri ba scheme kuntra mari kuntra wa lai se koi kaim bu phangba ya people of Keshamthong have been deprived for so long masi elected oibedu gi responsibility ni Khangrabnina, Akoina Ngamba Kramating Pangzabani. Masit Tawino, Yarigo si Tawino, Panganbiu Mayamda, Akoisongamba, Tunka Karinjake.
Chairman of Manipur Pollution Control Board, MLA L. Radhakishore, has assured that efforts are underway to make Kaino village of Bishnupur district into a model village in the near future. He was speaking at the foundation stone laying ceremony for the construction of a new market worth around 1.5 crore rupees at Kaino under MGNREGS fund for Kaino Gram Panchayat today. Hill leaders of the areas under the market and many people that took part in the event organized by Kaino Bazaar Development Committee.
Praja Sarkar se amak ni asi ngasi phawda kanam tuna khangbi koi ngasi phawda prasad di sum tawba income di lakta ba paisa di lakta ba ai di kya koi hingdori maduna ai khoi se thabuk su si nomsi kathil lingda ba yade thaw acha thaw batalam su leita ba thum kgm su leita ba koi na krai hingdori ge ba langane koi ji khanda ba matam yore koi thabuk su si ne ba gi lambi koi yachage Some Radakishore Tinaraga, Pradhan Tinaraga, Adagi Jila Prashat Tinaraga, Pashasaraga, Kagamodi, Pirakotuni, Hingi di Kaluno, Akushu Pirin Tinabaware, Delete Tinabaware, Madam Akushu Moingai, one way so going Iva. See that this Akotarang, the table city, Pashamunava, Pricom, Hunabukit never.
Joint Director of ICAR Manipur Center, Narendra Prakash, has launched a poster campaign on organic products at DSSS in Mantripuki today. Manipur Organic Mission Agency MoMA organized the event under the Department of Horticulture and Soil Conservation, Government of Manipur. Speaking on the occasion, Narendra Prakash said that the poster campaign will generate awareness on the benefits of organic products. He assured that the state government is extending every possible help to promote organic farming. Project Director of MoMA, K. Dev Datta, Senior Scientist and in charge of ICAR Manipur Center, ABIC, Dr. Subra Saikat Roy, an advisor of the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, Ernest and Young LLP, Sanjay Kumar attended the event.
Awareness should be at a consumer also, or awareness group over maybe a young group is coming, we have to target for awareness to that organic product or organic food. So this organic mission movement will be go away. Or my humble request, this poster today we have launched, they will go reach to the where the DSS working 4-5 districts. They can go and aware the farmers. Or I can give the suggestion, this poster can be alternate day for newspaper if published, so farmers people will get more awareness for this for poster awareness organic. If they can do that, that is a better service for campaigning for organic.
Chandal District Police SP Madhunimai launched 3-month free coaching program for students appearing the upcoming HSLC examination at Zabho Bazaar Multipurpose Hall in Chandal today. Chandal Naga People's Organization along with Naga Students Union Chandal organized the program sponsored by Chandal District Police. Election for Manipur University Students' Union MUSU was held today in much a similar manner to that of general elections. 10 candidates who contested for 5 different posts made all-out efforts to woo their voters. They even picked up the voters from their residences and distributed sweets to woo them. Students from different colleges and higher secondary schools extended help for the election. Manipur police kept a strict vigil to avoid any untoward incidents. Speaking to Impact News, students of the university espoused for curbing unnecessary expenditure on the election.
मुशु लेबसे सिसना अखोगी छात्र मैम की अवाट पापा हैदि अखोइना प्रॉब्लम हम लेबका दगी लेबाक इशू गुम्बा लाकपगुम्बदा कनो खरि तौ
हॉस्टल द मोइ लागा मरकता चाक मरकता अमुक का सिनबा दाना तौ
फ्रेंड फेयर इलेक्शन तौरबसे अखोय याम कन होना जाय कोना ngरang मक्तसु पाव याम ताबा हैदि इवन पैसा बो येलेना अदुगुम्बदु तौहनिंग अखोय मास्टर लेवल लोइन तमबा ngатani अदुगा अदुगुम्बा पैसा येलकपदसु हैदि चटकनी ना खलिबा छात्र सिंगदुसु मोइगी मेंटालिटी सु सेमदो हनिंगी वोटर सिंगी अदुगा कैंडिडेट सिंगनसु दुमाइना पैसा ना लेगनी नत्रगा पिजा पिथक तौरगा थेमगनी हाइबगी वखलोन अदुगुम्बदु सेमदो हनिंगे
सक्सा हाइजनबा असिगी मतंगजिदा आई मुक्ति याउद्रे अदुबो मोइ खरदि तौय अदु ओइरगजु हाना अखोइगी तौरमगा हौजिकदि याम खेनारे
इलेक्शन से समना पांथोनिंगे कैम तौहनिंगदे चथोलाइबा कैंडिडेट सिंगदे मतम मांगहनिंगदे अदगी मोइदा पैसा खरसनिंग हनिंगदे अखोइजु स्टूडेंट अमा ओइना नियम सुमना अदुम यामना सिंपल ओइबा मोंगदा अदुम पांथोहनिंगे थाइ ओइर अमा ओइरो कैगुमबिम संगहनदबिदे आमना फ्रीदा आमना सिंपल ओइना पांथोहनिंगे बोटकिने हाना लांगदना खोमदना लैबा मदमजिरा अखोइ क्लास तौहनदबसे नुआइतेबा
सिगी चाइरे होलिउ म्यामजे इन्वायरनमेंट दा अमांगबा ओइगदा पोचे मसी तवदि पामदे
चाकसिनबदे अदुम यावेको आफ्टर ऑल कइनो हाइदि मयाम द पुंजनरगा गैदरिंग तौरगा मसा मसा ओपिनियन फोंदोकपनिना चाकसिनबसे कशु काइदब्राना खले
एक्सपेंडिचर खरा तौदि आए अदो मागी राइट वे दको हाइदि पोस्टर गुम्बा अवेयरनेस संदोबदको एक्सपेंड तौबदि
कैंडिडेट सिंगसिजु सिगुम्बा तौद्रदि वोट फंगरो हाइबगी मी पाइबा अमसु लैबो तौबै दरकार तादेना खलेबा अदो मी ओपिनियन जि खेनैदना khara amna mo as madi thadar kaisu madi nongta adu sinba tade chak sinba tade hainabos leiba aduna mi sing je opinion je amam amta manade na dum khanje ai wakhan
MA tamjaragasu digi research tawjaragasu political gi oiba awareness si loimak leibedina teba satra jingjida aduna karigumba khara da kummaga puba haibasidi university level jigi yam sana da pola mani adu university level jida oigada ba ngasai gi thinking gi jangi masi maktai khara wat prana khajai
bot khom matamda paisa nung sa khara tawnaba malib ko manungda adugum su khara tawhaningde adagi akhoi da bot khom matamda su phone gi paisa ba happy doini kana ga ha ga khomba yawi ba dugum pasa tawhaningde
paisa taw yen ba khopase general election da ba tawhaningde ba ko ada universities da changa aga direct torok pa dudi kitang nungai de
sigi bot sina maram ora man bi machine da su khomnara pa mayamna yekna bo himba sidi nungai de aduga
corruption gi mawong da sel season ba mawong khara uba su phangje sigum ba se amna nungai je
ba sida jen thin ba khopa am khoi uye ko sila yak panina am jen thin ba yam ba yum jawe du khoi jona unai nga sida si khoi tawhaning de ba
tunggi future gi oiba thabak to pangthokna ba gi damak ta thamoi seng na tholak pa candidate to ta seng na pame
university gi campus gi jaga khara da ko smaina department gi oiba sinba khot palang se udi ure ti ta sing na tawhaning de
thabak ti tawning gani candidate sing je ai mayam ga phaba university si sakhon na ba dang ta thabak tawge na di lak pane du bu sakhiba paisa mayam se recover tawno hona ba da somehow khara amadi mistake lai gani na thajai
mathang da di akhoi gi matam se am chang da bida week amagi matam da debate ni khang अखोगी कैंडिडेट सिंह दो मखोगी टैलेंट अदेगी मखोगी मगुन सिंह दुदा अखोइना अफब कैंडिडेट से खलगा मुसुगी सुमाइना सेक्रेटरी खन बजाय हां खलनिंगे ना
Commandant of 69 CRPF Battalion in Mantripuki, Omkar Nath, inaugurated a newly constructed bus auto waiting shed at Hengang Awang Laikai under CRPF's Civic Action Program today. 69 CRPF Battalion Mantripuki, along with Marjing Sporting Club of Hengang Awang Laikai, organized the event. Speaking on the occasion, Commandant Omkar Nath said that CRPF aimed to maintain peace and order and to work for the welfare of the people and the society. He is sure to initiate various welfare activities for the public in the near future. As a part of the series of civic action program carried out by 113 Battalion BSF under the aegis of Sector Headquarter BSF Commandant of the Battalion, Hiram Subol, handed over various sports items to Loktak Football Club, Loktak Project Area, Ningtho Khong Ward Number 2 yesterday. Assistant Commandant of the Battalion, Dharmendra Kumar, Club President K. Deepak, and other club executive members were present on the occasion. Langai International and the State Tourism Department will jointly organize the first ever food festival named Native Flavors at Langai village in Nongpok, Senjambam. The festival will be held from December 20th till 22nd. Varieties of indigenous Tangkal cuisines such as smoked pork and beef items will be made available at reasonable prices during the festival. Speaking to media, Chairman of Langai International, Telem Arun Kumar said the food festival aims to expose various delicacies and cuisines of both hills and valley communities of the state and to strengthen ties between the communities. Stating that the various native dishes of Tangkul community will be available at the festival, he said price of the food items will range from 100 rupees to 150 rupees. Taking part in the press meet, participating chef of the festival, Sangrewun Muthau, said that various Tangkul cuisines will be made at the festival. She also said that cooking classes will also be held for those interested at the festival.
Festival asigi nungyoy bawahan tokte koi kunda minariba furuk khudimak sigi hingjarak pada changak pa mahaki chinjak amadi culture sing aikoi na yokhat baga loinana khanghan minarakan da aikoi punna chaminaba punna suminaba amadi punna hingminaba punna chawkhat minaba haiba pandam si aikoi na native flavors haiba hariba festival asi sinjabani ahanbada tangkhulda khudongcha pijabani lakadaba mathangi thoramdadi aikhoina tongan ba hingminariba furup singi community sing baton tawjaraga hariba program si hena pak chauna pangthona na sem sajar
andaksi festival native flavors aina sinjabasi de aikhoina cha insang si thorang do ba hore chingdagi smoke pork ba hore surari khongdagi chili powder mayam purak e insang organic oiba ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛ ꯐꯪꯍꯟꯅꯉꯥꯏ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯐꯨꯗ ꯈꯛꯇꯅ ꯑꯣꯔꯒꯅꯥꯏꯖ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯕꯁꯤ more than 50 team members ꯂꯩꯔꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯤꯟꯖꯔꯤ ꯆꯤꯡꯗꯒꯤ ꯀꯟꯅ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯁꯤ ꯁꯟꯗꯪ ꯐꯥꯅꯕ ꯃꯤ 10 ꯃꯨꯛ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯔꯤ ꯃꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯗꯨꯁꯨ ꯄꯨꯔꯛꯑꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁ꯭ꯃꯣꯛ ꯇꯧꯔꯒꯁꯨ ꯐꯪꯍꯟꯒꯅꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯆꯥꯃꯤꯟꯅꯁꯤ ꯅꯨꯡꯁꯤꯅꯔꯒ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯀꯜꯆꯔꯦꯜ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯒ꯭ꯔꯥꯝꯁꯤ ꯌꯥꯎꯃꯤꯟꯅꯁꯤ ꯍꯥꯏ
Film Forum of Manipur in a press release informed that its executive committee meet was held on December 14. The forum also warned against screening of Manipuri web series being uploaded on social media at both MSFDS auditorium, cinema halls, etc. without its permission. And before we wrap up, let's take a look at the headlines once again. 9th session of 11th Manipur Legislative Assembly begins today. Chief Minister N. Biren assured to implement inner line permit system in Manipur by 1st January 2020. 19 MLAs skipped the first day of Manipur Legislative Assembly winter session, demanding ministry reshuffle. And Supreme Court decides to examine constitutional validity of Citizenship Amendment Act but refuses to stay its operation.